This video will show you how to assign accommodations for students during the NWEA MAPS assessment. First thing you need to do is start your test session. So you're going to go up to the left-hand corner and click on Manage Test Sessions. When you have your students that you're testing, you will click Add Students. And at that point, you're going to scroll down to your student list. First, you need to assign the test. So you'll click up in the corner if you're assigning it to your entire class, and you'll do Assign Test. Then you'll do the drop down. So we're going to do the reading, growth reading 2 to 5. And I'm going to push Assign. Now all of my students have been assigned the test. Next, I will click again to get rid of all the check marks going down here, and I will assign accommodations to the students that I need to assign accommodations for. A lot of times, some of these students will have similar accommodations, and you can assign them together. If you have individual accommodations that don't match, you can go back in, and you could uncheck this and go back into a student and add more accommodations if needed. So I click my students, then I click Assign Accommodations. There are embedded universal features, and you can click on here and see what they have to offer that's already in there that you don't have to assign. So there's a zoom, highlighter, eraser, all of the things that all the test takers will have available for them. Down below here are non-embedded universal features. So you can provide these if you want to check on it, that you're giving your students breaks and an English dictionary, any of these, scratch paper, thesaurus. So those are just non-embedded universal features. You keep scrolling down. So it says designated features for some students, and this could be for the kids that you think that they have. You can click text-to-speech here for answer choices, reading passages, the question directions. It depends on what you want to give text-to-speech. Non-embedded are things that you can provide. So a bilingual dictionary, you could have somebody next to the student reading the answer choices. If your student has a magnification on their iPad, that's where you'll click there. You could also have native language translations for the EL students if needed. Separate setting if you have a student somewhere else and if you need the student to read the test aloud to themselves. So there's several different accommodations on here. These are ones with documented needs. So if our IEP students would be on here. So you're going to be clicking those for sure if it's in their IEP. There's embedded, there's also non-embedded accommodations that you can give. And they have a list of all the accommodations that are necessary. At this point, you will click Assign. If you are in the actual testing session, you can assign those accommodations if you forgot. So you can click on your students who need accommodations, and then you'll click on the Assign Accommodations. And you can click all of the accommodations that you need. So I might click that they need text-to-speech on these, and I'll click Assign. So then you'll notice over here, it'll say yes for the accommodations. That's how you'll know your accommodations are assigned. It's important to note that these accommodations will be staying with the student during this test session. So if you are to open it up again on another day, they'll still be there. However, if you create a new test session to test another test, so let's say the math, you have to assign your accommodations again.